This past weekend, we left Thursday morning at 5 a.m. The teams, middle school and high school, a total of 32 kids plus one elementary that qualified individually, went to Utah for the NASP and the Center Shot Nationals Archery Tournament. So Center Shot is something that's fairly new to us. It is a Christian ministries program that runs exactly the same rules as the National Archery in the Schools, or NASP, which is what we're familiar with here. They coordinate with NASP to both hold their nationals out there. It gives us another chance to shoot for our long trip, and it promotes their organization and raises money for them as well. This is all in the same venue, so they shared. The Center Shot was in the evening, and the NASP was during the day. And then Center Shot was also on Thursday when NASP was on Friday, Saturday. So they just coordinated very well to offer both tournaments in one location. This was held in the Mountain American Center in Sandy, Utah. The shooting was on 3 different walls. So the bullseye was on one side and one corner, and then the 3D was on the other corner. They did have vendors there, and we took a bus out, so we were able to get away and eat when we needed to, shuttle back and forth, so we could all stay together as a group. So we had a bus load of about 47 people. There was a total of 32 kids that went. A couple didn't go in the bus. We did take 11 coaches and about 9 parents that rode along with us. Kind of helped us out by buying a seat, and it helped them out because they didn't have to drive themselves or spend a night in a hotel on the way back. It turned out to be about a 22-hour bus ride, so it was quite long. But it was a good trip for all the kids to be together, and an opportunity for some to go that maybe wouldn't have been able to if we went on our own.
So I actually went to Nationals 2 years ago, so my sophomore year of high school, to Kentucky, and I really enjoyed the atmosphere of getting to shoot in a big convention center / area and just getting to improve for the upcoming season. And I just went to practice maybe 2-3 times a week to get better before the big tournament. So my first year, it did feel a little stressful, but with me going into this next one, I knew that it was a lot that I knew what to expect. I just mainly sit and tell myself this is just another tournament, and to just make sure that I do my best no matter how hard I try. So just going and seeing that, going from a big tournament in Kentucky and seeing all the different venues that were there to Utah, where there's only maybe like 3 venues. It was a big change. So I really loved just getting to try something new, and the different aspect gave me something to do on the weekends. And I'd say go out and just try it, and then try it for a year, and then if you don't like it, you don't have to go back and do it next year. But it's really fun to just have something to do on the weekends. So the college that I'm going to be going to, it doesn't offer archery for me. So I'm going to try and see if I can get certified as a coach and go coach Emmetsburg, help coach Emmetsburg.
We started off by shooting 3D for the Center Shot tournament, and a few kids for bullseye. We took second place both in the middle school and the high school division in the 3D. We did have a couple place individually as well, which was very exciting. Then the next day we shot for NASP archery, which is what we normally shoot here in Iowa, and our bullseye team finished 4th for the high school. Our 3D team finished 4th for the high school and 10th for the middle school, and our bullseye team finished 10th for the high school. Very good showings considering how many kids were out there, about 1,800 kids. I think our standout for the weekend was Eli Reiman. He finished 2nd overall in the 3D division for the middle school males. He was very close to finishing as the high male. In the last hour, he got beat by 2 points, but he shot a 292 out of 300 in the 3D division.
I feel like it was a lot of it the same, but there is still some things that were like different. Like it was a smaller venue, which that means like there weren't as many people, so it was like I could actually place, in which I did. It was still stressful. I went to practice like I normally do. It was different because I had other sports that had practices before archery, so I had to make time for those sports and for archery. I just said, do your best, and like you know what you have to do, and you can do it. You've done it before. I placed for like actual nationals. I placed second overall, middle school male. The bus ride wasn't fun. It was 22 hours, and we left at 5 in the morning to come home and to go there. That it was just a fun experience, and when I go again, I'd really like to go again. Just to get better, get more focused, and just shoot the best I can. Oh yeah, fun interactive sport, and have some really good time with the team, and get your mind better, more focused, yeah.
We had 2 other individuals place, and Kelsey Hansen placed 10th in both the center shot and the NAS portion of the 3D, and Fiona Bover placed 9th in the center shot bullseye division.
I just practice like normal. You don't really need to do anything different other than practice extra, so you can do extra good at nationals. And nationals was pretty much like a regular tournament. They say when you can go get your arrows and go get your bow, and they tell you when to shoot. And it's all just in one big building in Utah, and it was just really fun. I told myself that if I did good, then yay, I did good. And if I did bad, oh well, I tried. And I did pretty good for a bullseye. And then I guess I was just so excited that I didn't do as well in 3D. So I got 9th place in center shot for bullseye. And I'm not sure what place I got for 3D for NASP. I think I was just more ready this time because I had already had the experience from last year, so I wasn't as scared or stressed as last time, and I was just ready for nationals this year. Other than shooting in our yard, I don't think I'm gonna do anything else. I might just want to work on my posture, because if you're slumping while you're trying to shoot, you're gonna have to aim higher, and then if you're standing straight and you're used to shooting while slouching, you're gonna have to aim lower. And so it's good to maintain a good posture. And so I'm probably gonna practice that. And I'm also going to have to practice keeping your arm straight while you're shooting, because if your arm leans to the side, you're gonna shoot to the side.
For us, this wraps up our competition year. We will take a short break. It always goes fast, though. We'll take a break until the beginning of November when we start shooting again. Sign-ups will be in October. We've got plans already for recruitment at the open house for the beginning of school, and then November in conferences. So we will stop into the middle school and the high school so that we connect with the kids and the parents who might not hear about us otherwise. But take the summer off, enjoy it, and then we'll check back in with you in the fall.